Dear Dad, today marks 10 years that I last saw you. At the time I was 9 years old. I was so little. The last time I saw you, you got up out of nowhere and you started making your favorite food. You called your parents from Mexico. You told them you loved them. You were watching your soccer game. We later on went to ride horses. We all had such a good time together. After that, you went to go see a band that you had dreamed about seeing for so many years. And just for your luck, they were playing 30 minutes away from our hometown. I remember you took your brother with you, mi tío Adán. And before you left, you kissed my mom. I remember you said you loved us and that you always would. You told us to take care and that you would see us soon. You and my uncle left. Hours went by and you guys still weren't home. So my mom called you. You were supposed to be headed our way already. You never showed up. The next day I went to school and a lady came to pick me up. When I got in the car, my brothers were there too. We were later taken to my uncle's house. Everyone was crying. We didn't know what was going on. I tried to distract myself because I was really nervous. So I pulled out my homework. Out of nowhere, my mom starts talking and she tells us that you were in a car accident. She told us you were really bad, you were in really bad conditions. Right when I heard her say that, my heart dropped. And I just remember I was looking down. But what I will always remember was looking up at my mom, the look in her eyes. It was so heartbreaking. A few seconds later, I heard Roger, my brother, yell. He walked out of the room, crying and yelling, calling your name. We all wanted to see you. We kept asking my mom to let us go to the hospital to see you. Hours went by, and we found out that you weren't in the hospital when you guys had your car accident. You were declared dead right at the scene. They didn't even take you. There was no chance of you guys living anymore. I remember that night I had a dream that that you came to visit me. You told me you loved me, that I was your baby girl. And you gave me a teddy bear. When I woke up, there was a teddy bear next to me. I remember I told my mom so happy that you had came to visit me and you gave me a teddy bear. Then I showed it to her. The teddy bear that you gave me. This teddy bear. I showed it to her. Told me that you didn't give me this teddy bear. My school counselor came while I was asleep and she dropped it off. Still to this day, I still believe you gave me this teddy bear. And that might sound crazy. And I'm okay with that. As the months went by, I used to always dream about you. You used to come visit me and you would tell me you loved me and to take care. to take care of my mom, to be good to my mom. That stressed her out too much. You would tell me not to fight with my brothers. We used to love wrestling. And although it was fun, you never liked us fighting. And every time before you would either leave or I would wake up, you always held me. And you told me I was your baby girl. Then I would wake up. And you weren't there anymore. In the past 10 years, so much has happened. And although I know you've seen it from up above, from heaven, you've looked down on us, I wish you were here. I wish we could have seen you. I wish we could have held you. In the past 10 years, Diego grew up to be this handsome, loving, caring, hard-working young man. He was just 15 when you had your accident. And at 15, he decided to step up and be the man of the house. He knew that's what you wanted. He started working. He started providing for us. He started sacrificing so much for us. Eventually, he met a girl. They fell in love, and one day, he asked her to marry him. And they did. They got married. Soon, we were going to doctor visits because she was having a little boy. On October 1st, 2015, he was born. He's so precious. They named him after you. Diego shows him pictures of you, and he knows who you are. He loves you. He doesn't even know you. About 1.5 years went by, and we got the news that they were having another baby. Sergito was so happy. He was so excited to be a big brother. Then Luca was born. You have 2 grandkids.
And Diego has such a beautiful family.
Roger, he struggled a lot. We used to always lay in his bed, and we would cry for hours, talking about you, remembering the times we spent with you. He graduated high school, and he decided to go study fashion design. He's doing so good. He moved to a different city where he didn't know anyone, but he was excited to start a new life where he determined who he wanted to be, and no one was gonna tell him any different. He's a fashion designer now. He's doing great things. He's achieved so much in just a short amount of time. He's great. He's full of skill and talent and passion. My mom, she has given us everything we needed, but she also taught us manners. She taught us how to respect. She taught us how to appreciate. She pushed us to go to school and to build a life for ourselves, because that's your dream. You brought us here to the United States so that we could be someone in life. So that's what we did. She's so beautiful. She's so strong. And she's so brave. My mom and I sometimes have sleepovers, and we go hours just telling and sharing stories about you. Just today, she was telling me how you guys met. She told me about the pranks that you would do with your friends. You were always trying to cheer people up, always trying to make a bad situation good. Now me. I remember always dreaming about wanting a quinceañera since I was a little girl. As the months went by and I had to start planning the quinceañera, one of the things I had to plan and figure out was the father and daughter dance. And at the time, I wanted to give that dance to Diego. He was practically my father figure. He took care of me. He taught me so much. He loved me unconditionally. He sacrificed so much for me. I realized Diego was a father figure. He was so important to me, and he showed me everything I needed to know that you couldn't show me because you weren't physically here. But that was it. My real father wasn't here. So I didn't have one. I started high school, and it was rough. Kids can be so cruel to each other without even knowing you. I would come home and cry, and all I wanted was to just lay in your arms. And I couldn't do that. I met a boy and I fell in love. I went to my first high school prom. We went together, we had fun, but you weren't there. I used to always hope that one day you would just come back and that you would tell us that you had to leave town. That's why you weren't with us. But that you were back now to stay. I used to go through all these scenarios on why you weren't here. Anything besides you actually being dead. I finished high school a year early with honor roll. And I decided I wanted to go to college for cosmetology. And although people told me I couldn't make a promising career out of it, I still wanted to do it. It was my passion. I started college, then I got heartbroken. Once again, I wanted you to hold me. I needed your warmth. I needed to hear your voice. I needed to see your smile. I am 19 years old now, Dad, and I'm scared because I'm at a point of life where my future starts, where my career starts, where I have to make decisions that are gonna mold my entire future. And it's scary. All I want is to make you proud, to make my mom proud. The day of your funeral, so many people told me it'd be okay. They told me that eventually it would get easier, that it would stop hurting as much. And I kept repeating that to myself. It'll get better, it'll get easier, you'll be okay. That over time I did believe it. Daddy, it's been 10 years. And it still hurts the same. I still feel that emptiness. I still feel that ache. inside of me. Ten years have passed, and there is nothing more in life that I want than to see you, than to hold you. 10 years go by, and I'm still your little girl. I still love you. I still think of you every single day. And I still miss you. And I want you to know, you were in my life for only 9 years. Yet I have these memories to hold on to. I remember you being so sweet, so kind, so genuine. You just wanted to help people. I remember going places with you and everyone always being so happy to see you. You were loved, and you'll always be loved. So much has happened in the past 10 years, and I just hope you're looking down and smiling at us. I just hope you look down and you're proud of who we became. I hope you see my mom and all the hard work she's put into us, and that you remember why you loved her, why you asked her to be your wife. I hope you look down on me and my brothers, and you're proud because we made your dream come true. Dear Daddy, it's been 10 years, and I'm still your little girl. It's been 10 years, and I still miss you every day. I love you. I'll see you soon.